What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time watching me, my name is Jay. I'm an active duty Green Beret, slowly inching my way towards retirement, all right? My intent behind this channel is to share my, wisdom and my lessons learned with current and future Green Berets, all right? If you haven't done so already, please like and subscribe to the channel to help me reach as many people as possible, all right? I appreciate it. Today, we're starting a new topic called team room dynamics. I wanted to start this new segment to help not only folks understand the team room and how sacred it is to the operator, but also to help out that new guy that just finished the Q course, all right, and he's getting ready to enter into that shark pit that is going to be his team room, all right? Guys, the team room is very sacred to the operators. It is a safe space that individuals can go to be themselves, right? To talk shop, to build that team camaraderie that is needed within the special operation realm. A lot of pride is put into building and maintaining a functionable team room, all right? It is why when new guys walk into that, team room, they're not easily accepted until they become a trusted agent, all right? It is the same reason why when enablers or outsiders come into that team room, everyone kind of stop and looks at them like, hey, what do you want? You don't belong in here. This isn't your team room, all right? There's a very, very, sacred sanctum. And today's segment, I'm gonna start with breaking down all the individual personalities within the team room and what makes it tick and what makes it react and what makes it what it is, all right? So stay tuned. The team room is just a name. What makes the team room what it is are the operators that are within that team room. You can have a team room back here in Garrison, and you can have a team room downrange on your fire base. The individuals within that team room is who really matters, all right? And at the very top of the team room or the individuals is the 18 Zulu. Guys, the 18 Zulu is the undisputed champion in that team room, all right? He is Mike Tyson. He is the big dog, all right? I remember when I first got promoted and I was getting ready to take my team, a senior mentor of mine sat me down and he told me, Jay, I need you to understand the most interesting individual within the regiment, the most important individual within the regiment is the 18 Zulu, is the team sergeant, all right? He is responsible for coaching, mentoring, and teaching the individuals on that team, all right? Everyone within that team wants to be like him, all right? He is the most important, rank in the regiment. He is the epitome of a special forces operator, all right? With that said, guys, the most fulfilling job that I've ever had within the regiment was the 18 Zulu job, all right? I had a chance to, put a team together. I had a chance to shape and mentor young minds. Like, there is no other job like it, guys. I had a chance to, build me, a team of bastards, a team of, pit bulls. And at any given time, I could let them loose or I could pull them in tight, like nothing else exists. Till this day, if I was able to do the team sergeant job for, another 5 or 6 years, I definitely would have, all right? Now that who's on top of that food chain as far as the team room goes, let's talk about how to become a team sergeant or attain that 18 Zulu rank, right? Well, for starters, the easiest way to do it is you get promoted into that rank, right? So as a senior E7, you'll go in front of the board, and if you make E8, you'll become an 18 Zulu and you'll get your own team, all right? That's the easiest way to get it. Another way that can happen for you is if you're a senior E7 and a team sergeant is needed, right, and you're squared away, they might put you in that role until you get promoted. Or if you don't get promoted and you're doing a good job, they'll just keep you as a E7 team sergeant, all right, and then you'll be in charge of that team room. So we've talked about, who the head of the team room is, and we've also talked about, how to become or how to achieve, that position, all right? So now let's talk about how the team sergeant or the 18 Zulu, shape the team room, all right? Guys, like I mentioned earlier, the team sergeant is the undisputed, heavyweight champion in that team room, all right? The ODA or the team or the guys, they mimic his personality, right? Let me explain. If you have a team sergeant that is squared away and that is all about, getting the job done to standard, he's going to set that bar for his guys, all right? Everyone is going to fall in line and they're going to follow his lead. If they don't, he'll just fire them, right? He's going to do his best to coach, teach, and mentor all his guys, right? And if somebody's not meeting the standards and they're not trying, he's just going to replace them, guys, right? Everyone in that team room is going to mimic what he is doing. On the flip side, if you have a team sergeant that's not as strong or he's a dirtbag, then you're going to have a dirtbag team or a weak team until something gives, right? He's either going to get removed from that position or the seniors on that team are going to rally around him and get him to where he needs to be, all right? But as a new guy, you don't need to be concerned about what state that team room is in, all right? You don't need to worry about if you got a squared away team sergeant or if you have a team sergeant that needs work, all right? All you need to worry about is going into that team room and understanding the dynamic and the role that you play as a new guy, all right? Your role as a new guy is you're an outsider. You don't belong in that team room yet, right? You haven't earned your spot in it, and you need to treat yourself as such, all right? When you walk in there, it's going to be business as usual, right? All the guys are going to be doing their thing, talking, joking, playing. You don't belong in that circle yet, right? You just stand by and you do what you're told when you're told to do it, all right? The only time you will address the team sergeant is, 1, when he conducts his interview with you, and then 2, when he conducts his counseling, all right, to bring you into the team, all right? And then from that point on, you have 6 months to earn your spot in that team room, all right? My advice to you when you walk into that team room is don't try too hard, all right? Don't insert yourself into conversation that you don't belong in, all right? Don't try to be buddy-buddy with the dudes because they don't know you. They don't even want you there, all right? You have to earn your place in that team room, all right? Don't be the jokester. Don't be the guy that kisses up to everybody, all right? Maintain your own personality, and eventually the team room dynamics will shift and mold into whatever it needs to make room for you once you become part of that team, all right? If you don't need to speak with the 18 Zulu, don't, all right? He doesn't have time for you. He has enough shit on his plate, all right? You stick to your senior, all right? And if you need to address the team sergeant for whatever reason, all right, you give him the respect that is needed, right? You call him by his rank, you go to parade rest, right? And you state your business and you go about your way, all right? Guys, I hope this video was helpful. Again, the intent behind this is to, paint a picture of the team room and how it operates, all right? If you're a senior E7 or senior E8 out there and you have any advice for these guys, leave it in the comments below. I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.